This is Peter Lau. Today is Tuesday, December 24th. I'm at 6312 Arbor Road, Lakewood, California. I'll be answering through the plumbing vents on the roof. So this is the largest of the 3 or 4 plumbing vents that I found on the roof. This is the left side of the house. That's the garage over there. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. We're about 76 feet into the main sewer line, where it ties in with the city sewer. We're noted at a depth of 6 feet. Currently what you're seeing on the screen, that's the city sewer connection. So this is considered the public portion of the sewer line. In other words, that's what the city will take responsibility for. So that's why you're seeing a lot of water being ran there. And water was ran during and prior to this inspection as well. So the reason why there's a lot of water, for every home that's on the sewer system, they're going to have a similar setup. They're going to have their own private line that connects up with this public line. So cameras resting on the saddle, which is considered the private portion. In other words, that's what the homeowner is responsible for. So the saddle and prior, so 99% of the video is going to be on the homeowner's responsibility, which is why I scope out to the city. The distance indicator is noted on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. There is a lot of glare, so if I miss anything on the video, it will be definitely noted on the written report. Currently working my way back from clay piping, as that's very typical to see. Most cities will use clay for their sewer line material. So approximately at the sidewalk right now, with about 59 feet remaining, working my way back slowly. So things that I'm looking out for within the clay, typically looking out for any kind of offsets, root intrusion, cracks, anything else that may cause complications to the sewer line, I'll be looking out for. So here's a good example of what an offset looks like within the clay joint. So the joints of the clay become offset over time, typically due to earthquakes, heavy construction, and things of that nature. And what that allows for is moisture to seep out of that joint. So if you have a large tree growing in close proximity to the sewer line, that's typically why you get roots growing into the line. It'll grow in at the joint that has become offset. We're not noting any root intrusion thus far, which is good. And we're just seeing some more offsets throughout the clay. So again, this is very common to see. And this is a good example of root intrusion. So you're seeing some minimal roots growing in on the top left-hand side of that joint and also the right-hand side of that joint. It's not going to cause you any issues at the present time of inspection, but roots are a living and growing thing. So over the years, it may grow to a point where it needs to be cleared out, but as of right now, it's not going to cause you any issues. And then we transitioned from clay to cast iron, so now we're underneath the house. Typically you'll see cast iron in homes built in the 1970s and prior. So perfectly normal to see this type of material. Scaling is observed within the cast iron portion of the line. Scaling is a buildup of minerals that gets caked onto itself over the years. So it's kind of like an artery that's being clogged by plaque, not causing any issues at the present time of inspection. Service life of cast iron is roughly 60 to 80 years depending on site conditions. But in regards to functionality, this is the reason why we like to run water. Ran water in 4 bathroom sinks total prior and during the inspection. At this point it's been about probably 10 to 15 minutes since it's been turned off. With about 20 feet remaining, and now I'm working my way back up the plumbing vent. So there will be some lens flare as there is water that's dripping on the camera, but I didn't see any issues with the plumbing vent. So still in cast iron, we've made our way out the vent. And this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. There's the garage once again, and the 2 plumbing vents that you saw earlier in the video. There's the ladder on the left-hand side that I went up on. So if you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.